I appreciate you,
Bro.
Chrome. It's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, I don't know, bro. Like the mentality is such a powerful thing, bro.
It's what really matters and where you end up. Like people think like, oh, you gotta be born into a rich family or you gotta get lucky or because based off what they were raised and what you're around. But mentality is what's gonna separate you from being where you don't want to be and where you want to be.
100%, bro.
It's literally just how you think. It's how you think. If you think in the
It's all how you think.
it's how you think in the faith you have. Like I feel like
Right.
faith is very important. Like if you're not, if you believe in something, I truly recommend getting close to it. I feel like faith is very important in unlocking the best abilities in the human.
Facts. 1,000,000%, bro.
Cause without faith, like it's just you versus life. And life is tough. Life is going through a left hook, a right hook. Life Mike Tyson. But when you have a strong faith, you're gonna feel like it's you and God versus life. So like it's gonna be you and then God right behind you. So like now you really are able to stand up strong and walk in life fearless because you really believe that something is protecting you. You feel me? So it's like you. That's why it's like whatever you believe in, you should get close to it, and you'll walk in life with a certain fearless that other people wouldn't, and that will separate you alone. Because a lot of people live in scarcity, and a lot of people are scared. A lot of people won't take a risk because they're scared, but
Mm,
someone who believes in God, that believes God got them, will be willing to take a risk that might put them in an opportunity for success because they have God behind them. They have that belief that this God got me. But someone who doesn't believe in it, doesn't have that strong connection, is gonna stick to the reality they were told, and they're not gonna be able to go outside their comfort zones or take a risk. That's why having faith in something is very important. I would
yeah,
anyone here, if you hear this, I would get close to who you hold dear.
I agree. You know, it's crazy, bro. When I was younger, I always had this idea. I'm closer to faith with faith now and in God now. And back then, I had this like idea. I don't know if other people thought the same as me. I don't know if people think the same as me. Chat, let me know. But like, I used to think back in the day, like whatever you died in, whatever you believe in. You know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
if
if
you
you're
believe in
Christian,
reincarnation, you die reincarnate, you die.
yeah, exactly. You die in reincarnation. If you're Hindu, you die in Hinduism. You die in Christianity, die in Christianity. You go to heaven, whatnot.
Mhm.
It was always in my brain that like whatever religion you believed in was actually where you go or what happened. And I don't know. For me, it's comforting in a way because like now or before, I was in a place where I was like kind of agnostic. I be thinking that too. Imagine everyone is right. Hey, bro, who knows? We only gonna know. We're not gonna know till we're dead. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be, we're gonna be
I'm saying
gone.
like whatever you
So
choose, hold that dear gang. Like whatever you choose, hold that close, bro.
yeah, just hold it close and believe in it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
Like
and
God
then
knows.
for me personally, when I got closer to God, everything got closer to me. All the things that I wanted started coming to me because I was attracting them, and I have faith.
Yeah, literally, bro. And it's cause and the science behind it, like, cause what I've been learning, like, I've been studying like psychological mind. 'Cause, again, I want to be one of the best mindset streamers, and mindset streamers is something I created. I want to really
Definitely on the way,
dive
bro.
deep in it and go like, let me be one of the best mindset streamer on the platform. So basically, what I've been learning is like the science behind it. So like, when you have that faith, when you have God, because we operate 95% in the subconscious, like when you manifest it, because you become what you think about, the more you keep thinking it, the more you write it down, the more you say it, you'll move subconsciously. Like, it'll become a habit before you know it. That's why it feels like manifestation, but because we're not aware of how things going on. Like think about it, close. When you have your favorite gaming time, you're not thinking. When you're walking, you don't think. When you drive, you don't think.
Right.
A lot of things you do, you don't think. You're just doing it. It's just a habit. So when you get your program into a way that aligns with your goals, you're just gonna before you know it, it's just gonna happen. And that's why it looks like it makes it look like magic. You feel me? But Steve Jobs said, and this is literally what he said. He said, you can't connect the dots going forward, but you can always connect them going back. That's why when you walk with faith and you keep going and persevering through all the adversity, when you look back at it, you're like, okay, this shit all aligned and made mad sense. But you couldn't see the vision going forward and how you were exactly gonna get there. So if you ever have a vision for yourself and you get to the stumps like, I don't know how it's gonna get there, I don't know if it's not, you gotta try. Like the people are like gonna get past that are the people that had that faith that can ignore the self doubt and keep going.
Okay. Yeah. No, I agree with you, bro. That's yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
That's the
I
science
wish
behind
more
it.
people. Yeah, I wish more people understood this because everybody would be in a much better place
Nah, yeah. Like
in life if they just understood. It's not even like it's a difficult concept to understand, of course, but it really boils down to just your mind.
literally. And you could choose.
And
Like
people, I don't.
You could choose it,
Yeah.
again. You could choose
Wake
it,
up
again.
and choose it. That's
You
it.
could like you
Wake up and do that.
that's why I say you choose what you believe in. Cause like, feel me, like when you get a
100%.
thought, like you can hold it either true to you or false to you. Like a mental strategy, like a mental like I don't know what to really call it, but something I made up. Whereas like when I get a negative thought that doesn't align with my goals, I instantly poof it out. Like I instantly say, nah, I don't like, I'm not jacking that idea,
Mm.
and that idea instantly goes away, and I don't even think about it no more. Like it's out of my head. You feel me? I say, nah, it's not. And if it keeps coming up, I just keep saying, nah, it's not, nah, it's not, nah, it's not, nah, it's not, nah, I'm not, nah, 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 I don't believe in that. Nah, I don't believe. I'll keep, because you can make the conscious decision to do this. So I'll keep saying it, make the kind of like, I'll basically talking to myself in my head, but this will rewrite your programming. You know what I'm saying? And so you'll be able to become the exact person you want to become. Like if you say if you fall down, right, and someone calls you clumsy, right, when you're like 7, 8, and then the definition of clumsy is people that fall down, right? And then you say you get the thought in your head, oh, I might be clumsy. If you decide to believe that thought and let that seep into the computer back here, the subconscious, you will be clumsy because when you walk, you do not think. So your subconscious controls the walking. So then you will literally be clumsy because you made your subconscious believe it's clumsy. It's believe this is how reality is. The subconscious can't decide what's true and what's not. You do. Feel me? So if you want to rewrite that, even when you fall down, you got to get back up and say, I'm not clumsy. That was an error. And you got to keep telling yourself that. And that was an error. No, no, I'm not clumsy. No, I'm not clumsy. I'm not clumsy. You got to keep telling yourself that. And before you know that thought, a habit is an idea repeated over and over and over again. You keep repeating that idea to your subconscious, you will rewrite it. But it takes time. That's what I'm saying. Like you're not gonna. It's
Yeah.
gonna be. It takes time. And a lot of people will go through. If you hear what I'm saying right now, and you be like, he's just saying that. He's just saying anything. It will never work for you. It will never because you have to believe it deep down. So for me, so that's something you have to dive into yourself. That's why a lot of people understand that the key to success, the key to a lot of things, is within you. It's diving within you, understanding what makes you you, and rewriting your paradigm, rewriting your subconscious or your brain to work the way you want it to work. Because we operate in the subconscious 95% of the time.
My mom said he has the wisdom of a man who's lived 2 times over.
I'm crying.
W mom.
Crying.
I love
Yeah,
you, W mom.
W mom,
See,
W
and
mom.
that's why I love my mom too. My mom,
That's really your
she,
mom?
that's my mom. Yeah, that's my mom.
Cloyous mom, Cloyous mom.
Yes, my mom.
Mm,
She never told me, you got to do this, you got to do that. She always told me to do whatever I wanted.
mm.
And I mean, look where I am now. Very blessed,
That,
very
that, that
grateful.
really touched my heart because I really see myself at 30. I always see myself at 30 being a wise person. Like, and I always talked about it like this all the time. And this is why I feel like subconsciously now, I'm moving to subconscious. I'm learning, I'm searching up Bob Proctor and Napoleon Hill. Like, I'm learning about all these things about mindset. And like, but it's before I know it. Like my days I live, like it'll get to a state where you feel like you're in a flow state where like, you're in the subconscious, but you're just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just working the way you want it to go. Like, you see how I'm snapping? Like, I'm not thinking to snap. Like, certain shit just happen now. You know what I'm saying? It's weird.
It really is. It really is. It really, really is. No, but yeah, what I was saying, like, don't you doing like Airbnb, right?
Yeah,
Or you have Airbnb?
yeah, yeah.
How, I mean, how did you know you wanted to even do that?
So at 17, right? This is where my paradigm started to change because my parents were drilling into me, go to college, you're gonna be successful. If you don't, you won't. You know what I'm saying? And after I just like I was always protected. I asked why I didn't like I was always trying to find different ways. So I was looking up like okay, let me look up jobs in college. And then when I looked up jobs in college, like nothing made sense. I was like 15, 16. I'm looking up like they're trying to find something that makes sense for me to work at, and I'm like, all this shit is ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this shit is just not it. I'm looking. The more thing I get into was NASA, because NASA, like, I'm very interested in the universe. So I was gonna try to say maybe I could work at NASA, go to college, work at NASA. And then they said
Dang.
50-hour work week, and I said 50
Ooh.
hours. I said, yeah, yeah. See, look, I'm trying to live my life a little bit. Like, y'all dragging it. Feel me? So after that, I started looking up different, like, feel me, different videos, like podcasts, shit like that. And I started to
Yeah.
learn about passive income. And then that's what changed my paradigm once I learned that people were living off passive income. And I learned that it was possible. I started learning about cash flow, like I learned just what it was at 17. Once I learned what it was, I would lecture my parents by 19, like, this is you can live a different way, and there's different ways
Yeah.
to live. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once I learned about passive income, I knew from then I was like, I'm gonna have passive income in my life. Like when I was 17, I knew I was gonna like be a landlord in my 20s. Like all this was literally manifested. Like I started thinking about it all the time, and I started to view life from a lens that allowed that to happen. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, it starts with your beliefs. So because I kept thinking about it, I'm subconsciously looking at life from that lens. Like I can, like it could be someone near me having a conversation. If it's above my goals, like I'm instantly tapped into the conversation. Like now I'm hearing everything. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be mad shit that
Yeah.
but you're doing the subconscious because like I keep thinking about this because this is what I believe. Like I feel like I was like, if they could do it, so can I. How can I not? You know what I mean? Like
100%.
when my B&B business, I went to every um apartment complex in Houston in spring
Mm.
and like in the outskirts of Houston just to ask just to try to make connections. I did so many like tours with property managers and like one of my so I do Airbnb arbitrage, right? So that basically is like we like make connections with the property manager, and then we'll go to an apartment complex, and then we'll lease out the apartment complex under a sublease, and then we'll sublease it to a on B and B, and we'll take the cash flow. So like the amount of no's I got before yes is ridiculous. Gang, I done called niggas. I was done looking up on YouTube. It was late nights, 2, 3 a.m. I'm looking up on YouTube trying to figure out ways to like find leads to find people that could potentially let me sublease their house because I gotta get someone to say yes. All I gotta do is do an action that results in their action in yes, and then I can start to make money. So that's what I'm thinking about. I said I just gotta get someone to just say yes with something that makes sense. And I also use a website called AirDNA that like told you all the statistics and all that. So that's how I got into that. And then once I got a yes with the property manager, the first one paid for the second one paid for the third.
Yeah, it's just yeah, you kept going from there. You rolled.